family. If you're in or near Columbia, South Carolina, you've got to visit the House of Hathor, located at 6319 North Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday, it's your one-stop shop for African clothing, African masks, natural soaps, incense, candles, jewelry, and more. Plus, they've got a beautiful event space. Owned and operated by Baba Rutaski and Mama Nekterma Canute. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the culture. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the movement. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the people.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the House of Hathor's Libation Liberation Lifestyle Ceremony. We come to you this day with the message from our ancestors that we are celebrating them today for all that they have done for us, with us, and through us. And as we continue to honor, as we continue to acknowledge, as we continue to venerate their great spirit, energy, and soul, that we become the vessels, the altars, and the temples of all that exists within us. We want to make sure that we include our ancestors in our daily lives so that we find balance, harmony, and order in all of the work that we do each and every day as we honor them through our thoughts, our words, and our actions, for our commitment, for our obligation, for the responsibilities that have been placed upon us as true temples, vessels, and altars of their great energy, spirit, and soul. We call upon our ancestors far and near, fathers and mothers of our fathers, mothers and fathers of our mothers, to bear witness to all that we have done. And it is by your example that you continue to inspire us towards reclaiming our ancestral minds, regenerating our ancestral spirit, liberating our families, our homes, and our communities, and restoring our greatness as a people. We pour libation to bring into our midst your venerable ancestral spirit, radiating your great wisdom, your courage, your dedication, and your unyielding commitment to victory by any means necessary. It is in the honor of our Creator, our great ancestor of all ancestors, our mothers and fathers, our sisters and our brothers, our children and their children, our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, our aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and elders of the community, that we pour this libation in your honor. In the honor of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors, and the various manifestations of the creative spirit, we pour libation. Ashe. For our esteemed ancestors, who laid the foundation for human civilization, and who provides the wisdom to which we live, and the models by which our lives are guided, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who suffered the atrocities and the horrors of our Ma'afa, but yet demonstrated the victorious power of the ancestral spirit by maintaining their dignity no matter the cost, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors who survived and made it possible for us to be here today, that we continue the fight of our ancestral liberation and our vindication, we pour libation. Ashe. And finally, for our children and their children and future generations of our ancestors to come, that they too in their time will vindicate our race from all adversaries, and that they will continue to imprint upon the world the great genes of our ancestral humanity, we pour libation. Ashe. May your venerable spirit engulf this occasion to reaffirm our ancestral canity. It is done. The great ancestor of all ancestors is satisfied. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Dua Neter. So my brothers and sisters, this day that the ancestors have given to us, that we want to make sure that we do a cleansing of our altars, a cleansing of our vessel, a cleansing of our institution, of our industry, and of our environment, that we continue to share with life and with nature. And as the ancestors continue to bring forth the information and the instructions of our vessels, altars, and temples, that knowledge and wisdom will continue to exist within us as well as without us. that knowledge and wisdom will be brought with clarity and understanding that we get from life and nature through our experiences of all that exists within us as well as without us, around us. We want to make sure that we are honoring them and venerating them and acknowledging all that they have bestowed upon us. Oh, great ancestors, we call upon you this day that you will cleanse us of all negative energies that surrounds us, that you will break all work of negative magic that is against us, that you will take away from us all envy, evil, bad luck, and invincible enemies, and that you will bring protection, peace, and prosperity into our lives, into the lives of our children, our children's children, and our children's children's children, and into the lives of our families, our homes, and our communities. Ashe. My brothers and sisters, this day that the ancestors continue to bring forth that true information and instructions as they continue to vibrate within us, that we continue to be manifestors and generators, reflectors, and projectors of all that exists within us. We're celebrating today for the work that has been done each and every day, that we honor them, that we celebrating the work that we put in today, that we are acknowledging their energy, spirit, and soul. We are celebrating today the enhancements, the increase, the enrichments that they continue to bestow upon us, the continued aspirations of the income and the insurance of all that exists within us, that they continue to protect us and nurture us and guide us, that they continue to be the greater influences of our energy, our spirit, and the soul, that they continue to be the enlightenment of all that exists within us, because the enlightenment becomes the truth of our existence. The enlightenment becomes our truth, our justice, our harmony, our balance, our reciprocity, our propriety, and our order that is within the values, the interests, and the principles that we stand on, that we speak on, that we think on, that we act upon. This day and all the days from the past that we have continued to come to you in all the essence of life that dwells within us at the House of Hathor. The House of Hathor is an extension of the ancestors. The House of Hathor is an extension of the great energy, spirit, and soul, our great ancestor of all ancestors. And we ask that you continue to join us, be a part of us. And we give thanks to all of you that have been a part of our existence as a temple, as a cultural arts center, and as a house that dwells within the energy, the spirit, and the soul of our ancestors. We give thanks to you all, my brothers and sisters, all of you that joins us into this libation liberation lifestyle, myself, and Netrama Canute Benu Kefa'ab. We give thanks to you all. For there is something out there, you know, that a lot of people say a lot of things about the entrepreneurs and businesses that operate within our communities. They say that when we want to open up businesses and when we want to have entrepreneurship entities within our own communities, a lot of people say that we do not cherish the businesses that operate within our communities, especially, I want to say, black businesses or African-centered businesses, that we're not honored in that way by our own people. We like to say to you that we give thanks to you for all that you do for us. We celebrate you every day. We celebrate you every week. We celebrate you every month. We celebrate you every year for all that you have bestowed upon us, because if it wasn't for you, we would not be able to exist. So we want to make sure that we celebrate you this day. We celebrate all of our communities that are part of any manifestative, metaphysical, spiritual, cultural store that is within your cities, that's within this city, Columbia, South Carolina, because if it wasn't for you, we would not be able to exist. And we give thanks to you because you come to us for the tools that are required for you to do the work for not only yourselves, but for your families and your communities. We give thanks to you for coming to us for the advice, for the counseling, for all that the ancestors give to us, we give to you. That we are an extension of that spirit. We are an extension of our ancestors, your ancestors. And we like to thank you for all that you have bestowed upon us as we have bestowed upon you. That everything that we give to you, it is only through the spirit. It is only through the energy. It is only through the soul that dwells within us as well as that dwells within you. the classes that we provide, the space that we provide for you to come in and do your meditation, to do your prayers, to honor your ancestors, that this is a space that is protected, that is guided, that is energized, and that it is a place for you to dwell within as you continue to come to us. We give thanks to you for all that you have bestowed upon us. I can't say that enough, because if it wasn't for you, we would not have a reason to exist. That the ancestors have given us this so that we may offer it to you. And any time that you need to come to not only this place, but any cultural arts center, any spiritual store, any metaphysical store that has the properties, that have the tools that you need, that you continue to go to them, that you continue to operate within any black business that continues to give you the service that you need, and they must make sure that they are being servant leaders for you. And if they're not being service leaders for you, then it is your job, it is your duty, it is your responsibility to let them know, to let us know that if we're not operating in the spirit of our ancestors to make sure that we're providing a service to you, that you please let us know. If there's something that you need, if we can't find it, we will send you to someone that will provide it for you, because that is a part of our duty. That is a part of our responsibility. That is a part of our commitment. That is a part of our obligation to the ancestors to send you to who you need to go to so that you can find what is right for you. Because every store may not have, every place, every temple, every metaphysical place may not have everything that you need, but it is your job, your duty to research and to find what you need. And then it is our job to send you to who you need to go to get what you need. Those people that are operating in that center of the ancestors, if you're needing other works that need to be done, then we're going to send you to those that we know of. That is the job of the metaphysical stores, the metaphysical temples, the ancestral temples, the cultural arts centers. That is our job, is to either provide the service or send you to someone that can do the service. And so we want to give thanks to you all this day. This day is only about the celebration of life, the celebration of work, the celebration of obligations, commitments, and responsibility, that we all are here for you. And that you continue to do the work for yourselves, your families, and your communities. Honor your commitment, honor your obligation, honor your knowledge and your wisdom that has been imparted upon you through the Spirit. That you build these altars in your home so that you have a place of restitution, a place of an institution that has a commitment to bringing forth your truth, your justice, your propriety and reciprocity, your harmony, your balance, your order, your foundation of life that exists, and that you continue to bring forth that knowledge and wisdom through the information and the instructions, through the clarity and understanding of your experience that life is bringing to you, that all obstacles and hurdles can be removed from your path, and that when you walk through the doorway that has been opened and cleared for you, that you are honored and that you continue to be increased, enhanced, and enriched for everything that you need and that you're required to have to bring forth your truth. We give thanks to you this day. We want to make sure that we continue to honor our ancestors, and we ask that you continue to come to the House of Hathor. Come to all the other cultural arts centers. I know here in Columbia, South Carolina, we have several cultural arts centers. The House of Hathor, Orion's Oracle 5D, the Sphinx Paw, the Ankh Life, Solomon's Temple. We want to make sure that you continue to go to these places right here in Columbia, South Carolina. And that if they don't have it and we don't have it, then we should be able to send you to where you need to go. So we give thanks for all the other cultural arts centers, all of the metaphysical stores, all of the cultural arts centers, the temples that exist within our cities. And if you're not in this city, find all of the metaphysical stores and cultural arts centers that are for you, for our culture. And all the ones that are here that I don't know and that they continue to exist here, go to them as well if the others that you go to don't have what you need. And if they're not there, then it is your job, your duty to create what is missing in your community. If there are no grocery stores, build a grocery store. have something that's present in your community. We want to make sure that we continue to honor the blessing that the ancestors have placed upon us. And as we continue to do so, then we are enriched as a people. We are increased as a people. We are insured with income so that we can do the work that is required for us to do for not only ourselves, but for our families and our communities. So we say peace and power to you all this day. Bring forth your knowledge and your wisdom. Be the strength, be the rock, be that which is innate within you for your families and your communities. Peace and power to you all, and ashe to our ancestors.